We love the Peugeot 3008. For me, this remains the best SUV in its class. It has almost everything down pat: looks, performance, practicality, safety and daily livability. So much so that it puts some of the more expensive German offerings to shame. Read the intro update here. The original reason we asked for the 3008 was to see if it was an ideal car to join our family, primarily as an SUV that my parents could use that offered high levels of active safety, ease of entry and exit, and plenty of room in the back for our two young boys to comfortably go to their grandparents' house and be chauffeured around. So far, the family feedback has been almost entirely positive. But let us get some of the negatives out of the way. Perhaps the most concerning aspect of buying a French car, for those that have never done so before, is the perceived build quality. This so-called French reputation is due to some issues with models in the past few decades, and punters have a long memory. Nonetheless, as impossible as it is for us to say that the 3008 is built as good as anything from Japan or Europe in the long term, we can safely say that our Peugeot 3008 feels solid and fault-free since we've had it, with exceptional attention to detail, and panels and interior gaps that are consistent and on par with the best in the industry for low levels of tolerance. Nothing feels poorly put together: the cabin, the exterior, the entire car seems to have the Japanese feel to it, in the sense that it has passed the highest levels of quality check, both at the design and factory levels. We can't speak about the electronics or the drivetrain in the long term, which is why in our last update we suggested you push for a longer warranty period, 3 to 5 years, for peace of mind. Will it keep going forever like, say, a Subaru? Only time will tell. However, there is always a but. We have had a few little issues. Firstly, the fragrance system in the glove box, which allows for pleasant scents in the cabin, literally fell out of its dock. It fit back in after some fiddling, but it doesn't seem secure enough for us to say it won't do that again. It tends to move around a bit. Secondly, after about 5,000 kilometers of use, there is some fraying on the driver's leather seats. The bottom parts of the seat stitching appear to be wearing poorly, with threads beginning to look a little worse for wear. It hasn't come undone or anything, yet, but it's not exactly what you hope to see after such limited use.